Every morning, millions of older adults start their day with a warm bowl of oatmeal. It's soft, easy to digest, and full of fiber, often seen as the perfect breakfast for those in their golden years. But what if we told you that mixing oatmeal with certain foods you probably think are healthy, could actually be doing more harm than good? Doctors are sounding the alarm. There are 3 common foods that, when combined with oatmeal, may trigger unexpected health issues: blood sugar spikes, digestive troubles, and even interference with medications you may rely on daily. This video isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to inform you, to offer thoughtful, practical advice for the elderly, so you can make small changes that protect your well-being. Because at this stage of life, every choice matters. And breakfast, the very first thing you put into your body each day, can either support your health or silently work against it. Whether you're over 60, caring for an aging loved one, or simply want to live smarter as you grow older, you deserve clear, science-backed guidance, not guesswork. So today, let's take a closer look at your oatmeal. Not to take it away, but to make sure it's truly working for you, not against you. Because good health doesn't come from fear, it comes from wisdom. Elderly wisdom. Why oatmeal was once the golden child of breakfast. For decades, oatmeal has held a cherished place at the breakfast table, especially for those of us navigating the golden years. It's warm, simple, soothing. A bowl of oats feels like a quiet hug to start the day. And it's no wonder why doctors, nutritionists, and caregivers alike have recommended it for so long. Oatmeal is rich in soluble fiber, particularly a powerhouse called beta-glucan. This humble compound has been shown to lower bad LDL cholesterol, support heart health, and smooth out blood sugar levels, 3 things that matter more and more as we age. But it's not just what oatmeal does, it's how it feels. It's gentle on aging stomachs. It's easy to chew, easy to digest, and endlessly adaptable. Whether you like it sweet with cinnamon and berries, or savory with eggs and herbs, oatmeal fits. It molds itself to your needs, never demanding too much, never upsetting balance. And most importantly, it keeps you feeling full, steady, and grounded, no wild sugar highs, no mid-morning crashes. It's become almost symbolic, a sign of someone trying to care for themselves, trying to age with grace, trying to choose what's good. And for many it is good. Oatmeal remains a beautiful base, a dependable start. But like anything else, it's not just what we eat, it's how we pair it and what we add to it that determines whether it heals or harms. So before we dive into what not to mix with it, let's honor this timeless bowl. Because when treated right, oatmeal truly can be a small act of love, for your heart, your health, and your morning peace. The hidden danger in your morning glass. When oatmeal meets orange juice. You wake up early. The morning light spills gently through the kitchen window. You breathe in the steam rising from your bowl of warm oatmeal. And next to it, like a loyal sidekick, sits a bright, cheerful glass of orange juice. Feels right. Healthy. Familiar. Comforting. A classic American breakfast you've trusted for years. But what if I told you that this very combination, oatmeal and orange juice, could be silently working against your health? Especially after 60. It sounds dramatic, even unfair. After all, orange juice is full of vitamin C, right? Doctors used to tell us to drink it to boost immunity and start the day strong. And oatmeal? It's the golden child of breakfast. So how could 2 healthy foods, when paired together, create a problem? Here's the truth. Fruit juice is not the same as fruit. When you eat an orange, your body gets the juice and the fiber. That fiber slows down the absorption of sugar, keeping your blood sugar more stable. But when you drink orange juice, all that helpful fiber is gone. What you're left with is a concentrated burst of sugar in liquid form. Now add that to a bowl of oatmeal, which already contains natural carbs, and you've got a perfect recipe for a blood sugar spike, especially dangerous for older adults. Our bodies process sugar differently as we age. We become more sensitive. The pancreas works harder. Insulin becomes less efficient. And every spike takes a toll. It can lead to fatigue, brain fog, mood swings, inflammation, and over time, serious issues like insulin resistance, high blood pressure, and even memory decline. If you've ever found yourself crashing by mid-morning, snapping at loved ones, or struggling to focus, this could be why. You thought you were nourishing your body, but your breakfast was quietly pushing it into overdrive. And if you've been told you're pre-diabetic, have high cholesterol, or borderline hypertension, this combo may be doing even more harm than you realize. That light, healthy breakfast might be anything but. But here's the beautiful part. This is easy to fix. You don't have to give up your oatmeal. And you don't need to ditch flavor or comfort. Instead of a sugary juice, opt for water, unsweetened herbal tea, or even black coffee if it suits you. Want something naturally sweet? Choose whole fruits like fresh berries or apple slices. You'll still get the refreshing taste and the nutrients, but with the fiber your body needs to process it properly. Because your morning should set you up for peace, not problems. And if no one ever told you that orange juice could hurt more than it helps, especially as you age, please don't blame yourself. You were doing your best with the knowledge you had. But now that you know better, you can do better. And that quiet shift, from juice to fruit, from habit to awareness, might just be the beginning of a healthier, calmer, more energized day. You deserve that. Every morning. The sweet trap in your bowl, why that healthy yogurt might be hurting you. Let's be honest, oatmeal by itself can feel a little bland. That's why many of us reach for that splash of vanilla almond milk, or maybe a spoonful of creamy flavored yogurt. Feels like a reward. A cozy touch. A little indulgence that still feels healthy enough to get the morning going right. Especially as we get older, we tell ourselves we're making smart choices. It's just almond milk, it's plant-based. Or, this yogurt helps with digestion. And while that may sound good in theory, what's hiding behind the label tells a very different story. Here's the surprising truth. Most flavored yogurts and sweetened milks are loaded with hidden sugars. Sometimes 12 to 20 grams per serving, which is equivalent to 3 to 5 teaspoons of sugar in a single cup. And that's before you add it to your oatmeal, which already contains natural carbs. What you think is a balanced breakfast could easily become a sugar bomb in disguise. Your body reacts accordingly. It tries to protect you. It releases a rush of insulin to bring your blood sugar back down. But as we age, that system becomes more delicate. Repeated insulin spikes can lead to chronic inflammation, even when you don't feel it right away. The signs are often subtle. Joint stiffness, brain fog, restless sleep, a belly that won't go away no matter how healthy you try to eat. You may even notice trouble concentrating, mood swings, or weight that slowly creeps up around your midsection. And all along you thought you were doing the right thing. That's what makes this so emotional. You're not being lazy or reckless. You were trying to take care of yourself. You just didn't know how sneaky sugar could be, especially in foods marketed as healthy. But now you do. And now you have power. You can still enjoy your oatmeal. You can still make it creamy, delicious, and satisfying. But try this. Swap the flavored yogurt for a few spoonfuls of plain Greek yogurt, no added sugar, packed with protein and good for digestion. Or reach for unsweetened almond or oat milk, clean, light, and just as comforting. If your body tolerates it well, a splash of regular cow's milk is also fine. Just keep it simple, unsweetened, and close to nature. The best part? You'll feel the difference. Less heaviness in your gut. Clearer thoughts. More stable energy. And yes, better sleep, better skin, and a little more peace in your mornings. Because breakfast isn't just the first meal, it's the first message you send to your body every day. Let that message be kindness, not confusion. You deserve better than a sugar trap. You deserve truth. And you deserve to feel good in your own skin, starting with what's in your bowl. When comfort becomes a culprit, the surprising risk of bacon with oatmeal. There's something about the smell of bacon in the morning that feels like home. Maybe it reminds you of lazy Sunday breakfasts, the sound of sizzling in the pan, the way the whole house seemed warmer, cozier, just a little more alive. Add that to a hearty bowl of oatmeal, and you've got what many would call a perfect breakfast. Fiber from the oats, protein from the bacon. Balanced, right? Not quite. For years, this combination has felt like a smart start. But for those of us over 60, it might be doing more harm than good. Bacon, sausage, and other processed breakfast meats are full of preservatives, sodium, and nitrates, ingredients used to enhance flavor and shelf life, but at a cost. You see, when we eat these meats, those additives don't just pass through the body unnoticed. Nitrates convert into harmful compounds that can trigger inflammation, damage blood vessels, and place serious strain on the heart and brain. Combined with the natural carbs in oatmeal, the effect becomes a metabolic overload, sugar from the oats, salt, and chemicals from the meat. It's not balance. It's biochemical chaos. And for someone in their 60s or beyond, whose systems are already more sensitive, this kind of morning routine can quietly erode well-being over time. The consequences aren't always dramatic at first. Maybe it's that mid-morning fatigue. Maybe it's brain fog or blood pressure that creeps a little higher at each doctor visit. Maybe it's a heart that works just a little harder every day, silently carrying the weight of what feels like an innocent breakfast. And here's the heartbreaking part. You were trying. You were doing your best to eat well. You believed in what that plate represented: warmth, nourishment, tradition. But tradition sometimes needs updating. The good news? You don't have to give up that feeling of fullness or satisfaction. You can still have a breakfast that leaves you energized, strong, and comforted, without the silent damage. Instead of bacon or sausage, try a boiled egg, a spoonful of natural peanut butter, or a sprinkle of chopped walnuts or almonds on your oatmeal. These offer real protein, healthy fats, and nutrients that support your heart and brain rather than stress them. It might feel like a small change, but it's not. It's a statement. It's you telling your body, I hear you, I see what you need now, and I'm listening. Because aging well isn't about restriction, it's about respect. For your heart, for your history, for the mornings you still get to wake up and choose better. So the next time the smell of bacon tempts you, pause. Breathe. Then reach for something that fills you without hurting you. You deserve that kind of breakfast. You always have. Turning oatmeal into medicine. The power of what you add. If oatmeal is the canvas, then what you mix into it paints the masterpiece. And when chosen with care, your breakfast can go from just a meal to a small act of healing. The right ingredients don't just taste good, they support your heart, your brain, your future. Let's start with berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. These tiny jewels of nature are packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which protect your brain, calm inflammation, and even support healthy blood sugar. Just half a cup swirled into your oats can feel like a gift from the earth itself. Tart, sweet, and powerful in ways you may not see but your body deeply feels. Then there's chia seeds and walnuts. These aren't trendy superfoods, they're ancient fuel. Chia seeds swell gently in your oatmeal, adding fiber and omega-3s that soothe your gut and keep you full. Walnuts, lovingly called brain food, offer a rich dose of plant-based fat and support everything from memory to mood. Add a spoonful, and your bowl suddenly becomes a fortress of protection for your most vital organs. And finally, cinnamon, more than a spice, it's a quiet warrior. Just a small sprinkle each morning helps regulate blood sugar, fight inflammation, and replaces the need for added sugar with a warm, nostalgic flavor. So no, oatmeal isn't the problem. It never was. It just needed the right companions. With the right additions, this simple bowl becomes more than breakfast. It becomes a promise. To your heart. To your brain. To the life you still have ahead. You deserve to feel that strong, every single morning. How to turn breakfast into a gift for your body. After 60, breakfast isn't just a routine. It's a message you send to your body every single morning. Oatmeal can be a beautiful part of that message. But when paired with the wrong foods, it can quietly raise your blood sugar, trigger inflammation, and put stress on your heart and brain. So let's get smart about what goes in the bowl. Skip the orange juice. It's just sugar without the fiber. Drink water, herbal tea, or enjoy a few slices of fresh fruit instead. Trade the sweetened yogurt or vanilla almond milk for plain Greek yogurt or unsweetened plant-based milk. And instead of bacon or sausage, try a boiled egg, a handful of walnuts, or a spoonful of natural peanut butter for protein and healthy fats. Top your oatmeal with fresh berries for antioxidants, sprinkle in chia seeds for fiber and omega-3s, and finish with a touch of cinnamon to help balance blood sugar. These may seem like small changes, but they send a big message to your body, I care about you. And in return, your body responds with more energy, clearer thinking, and a steadier, healthier rhythm, starting from the very first bite. You deserve that. Every day. Thanks for watching. Please comment with the number 1 key to let us know you watched the whole video. We are very grateful for this. Subscribe to the channel and remember to turn on the notification bell to see other useful content. See you in the next video.